Strategy and Snark presents Dungeons & Dragons Online. Welcome back. Today we're looking at the Devil's Gambit pack, which is an expansion with a weird quest giver. So, this is the continuation of the Trial of the Archons pack, where we tracked down Arraetrikos, the big red demon guy, and he was planning something. So, we are back in the Gatekeeper's Grove. Surna Garnock is our overall quest giver, kind of. We talked to her and she says, hey, Arraetrikos and his devils are invading Stormreach. They're attacking these 4 separate places. Go to each of those places and handle it. So one of them is right here. The portable hole is under attack. So the portable hole, for those of you who are not spellcasters, is a little pocket dimension that if you can cast the spell teleport, you can actually come here, and it's an extra little tavern with all of this, like all of the spell components. Most of the spells for like wizard, just level 1 through 9, most of the spells I think are just here. It's very convenient. All of my wizard type characters are just bound here. This is where I go when I die. It's a nice little thing, and it's cute that they used it for a quest. So the overall story here is Arraetrikos is using those pages of the Tome of Infinite Planes, I forget what it, Codex of Infinite Planes. He has a few of the pages, and he is giving them to his minions, as we saw in the last pack. And now, we can actually see Arraetrikos is in there.
Rescue
there he
the
is.
Others, says the wizard.
Hi.
You're
going to run away as soon as I get up here.
Oh, and keep your eyes open for my manuscript.
Bonk.
Too late! Thunders Arraetrikos.
So, he's basically looking for 4 specific items. We get here too late. He already has this compass that he wants.
Will I return to
So, he monologues, he jumps through his portal, and we have to kill all of his minions he leaves behind. Ooh, a manuscript page. That's just an optional. If you happen to find all of them, you make the guy happy.
The devil leader disappears through a portal.
So all we have to do is go beat everybody up. So these wizards that we rescue are legitimately like the shopkeepers that are usually here.
This is harder than it looks.
This is not a very big quest. There's 2 upstairs shops. Full of these Abishai. Remember, Abishai all have elemental, like fireball type attacks that's based on their color. So, make sure you have some form of elemental resist. I really shouldn't be running around without casting them.
Rescue more,
but I'm on normal mode.
And their combined efforts will bring the barrier down.
So, this is the boss. We can't fight him until after we rescue all the wizards, because we need them to disable the barrier. Until then, we just kind of clean house. Alright. 3. Oh, there's another manuscript page. We've got stupid blue Abishai. Remember, the blue ones disappeared just like ogre mages. There's an adventurers pack back here. I don't see any. No manuscript page. Oop, there's one. Only need 1 more. I don't know if I've ever actually got them all.
You found all
Hooray.
the pages of the wizard's manuscript.
That's it. That's all that happens as far as I know.
Just as deadly. The combined power of all 4 wizards.
Alright, now that we saved all 4 wizards, we can damage this guy. After a little bit, he goes into another invulnerable mode, and we have to kill little friends before we can hit him again.
When that's done, I'll make this hole live up to its name.
Alright, I killed everybody. Oh, apparently I missed one. Alright, now I killed everybody. Is there another little wave somewhere? Anybody else? Ah, red one. Anybody else? Guess I could put you on aggressive. Alright, hireling. Detect demon. Which way do I go? Nothing? Wait. I think they're running to me. There we go. And now we can beat this guy. Alright, quest done. Not a long quest. This one is more of a fun Easter egg. Like, if you know, you know kind of deal. Hey, we start off with an item. What does this do? Holy cow, that does a lot. Okay. What? Alright, so we've still got Spear Block back from Korthos. The 4 damage reduction isn't going to mean much anymore. But Insightful Strength 2, 4 attack bonus, Passive Heroism, and if I get another item from this set, we get another Strength. And when we're in 5 items from the set, we get +2 to all stats, and it has 2 augment slots. Okay, I don't... That's interesting. I think my buff expired at the same time that I equipped that, because my attack rate went down. Anyway, our accuracy does go up when I use that, plus the strength doesn't hurt. We could have literally used that strength, like, 5 minutes ago when I was showing off the Snow Peak stuff. Plus plus the heroism. We could actually have made that stupid jump. Anyway. That was a neat item that I've never seen before. We're not strength-based, but, you know, again, I'll take a couple extra points of jump. So, quest number 1. Done. Okay. So here's where it gets a little weird. So we ask her, what did they attack in the harbor? They went after the gatekeeper's hostel. Send me there, and I'll check on your friends, right? Which you would expect to take you into the quest. But it doesn't. It sends you to the harbor, to the gatekeeper's hostel. We are now in the harbor, over here by this guy. And he gives us the quest. A hostel, if I remember right, is kind of like a hotel, but it's more like, if I'm thinking of the right thing, in the old days when you were traveling, like medieval-y type era, when you were traveling, you would stay at a hostel. It was more like a halfway house. No, that has different connotation these days. It's just a place travelers would stay at. It was not necessarily a resort type, make a reservation kind of thing. It was just, this is where you stay while traveling.
Before you. Too late, mortals.
Almost at the point of being like a public hotel.
I'll leave my minions to
So again,
deal with you.
there's Arraetrikos.
Remains of those meddlesome gatekeepers.
So now he's stolen a compass and a planar awl. So a compass would let him aim a like planar level device. The planar awl, I don't know what that does, but I know an awl is like a thing you punch holes in other things with. Like, it's literally a hole punch, but it works for better than just paper. So now he's got an aiming thingy and a thing that can punch holes. I think he might be trying to punch a hole to another plane.
A thunderous roar can be heard down the hallway below.
What are we here for? We are here to kill all the demons and rescue the druids. There are... I mean, because this is basically just the... This is the local YMCA for the druids, right?
Guards a cage
they are
a large diary.
Not necessarily helpless, but, you know,
out of the way,
also not expecting to get attacked by demons. Hello, bear.
The bear nods and says,
Druids, remember? That's not a bear, that's a druid who is polymorphed, wild shaped himself into a bear.
Just ask, and I will come.
I want to say there's another chest in here somewhere. There's a secret door.
The door slides open, revealing a fierce half-orc woman standing between you and the small animals that Grakoth begins to quietly speak to the animals, calming the frightened beasts.
So yeah, they basically also run the animal shelter, which of course, the druids run the animal shelter. Alright, more demons. Those guys are way easier to kill when you have AoE swings. I don't think there's anything over here. Nope. So this door, we can't get through it. So we go click on it, and then we call the bear guy we just rescued. There he is. Now that he's free, he's gonna cast knock on that door.
Thanks to
bear style.
You can now pass through the ruined door.
Ta-da.
The bear turns to speak to you. Let me know if I can.
So there's an optional to grab Grim and Wolf. I believe Grim is on the other side of this little hallway of crates. As you can see, this whole thing is trapped. Trapped enough that I was even taking damage. There we go. We found Grim. Yes.
Grim smiles.
So for 500 XP, just run down there and talk to. I think he's shaped. He went shape of rat to avoid the demons. Not a terrible one.
Enter the alleyway. You spot cultists guarding.
Of course, there's cultists. The demons showed up, and the cultists are like, "Really? I've been worshipping these demons for so long, and they finally actually came? What are the odds that..." I totally thought that said cultist prostitute. It says aspirant. But just, I wasn't reading the word. Cultist. Anyway, what are the odds that these cultists are actually, like, associated with these demons? Right? I'm thinking that the demons just show up and they just kind of look around for, like, where's the local cult? Yes, we're totally that particular doomsday scenario cult. That's us. We're here. Come and throw yourselves into danger for us. So here's Wolf. He did not need any help.
Snarls at his prisoner.
He was fine. So we've located the 3 main druids. And they're all safe. I just kind of like...
As you enter the gatekeeper's stronghold,
like the idea that every time the demons show up, they just grab a different cult. Because otherwise, how would the cultists, like... How would they even know to be here? Do they have, like, a Facebook group? Alright, we need Mr. Bear to come and open the door again. And... a bear.
Splinters of the shattered door drift down around you, The dire bear nods at the corridor ahead.
Aw, who's a happy bear?
Keeper's Glade is
That's
this
a happy
way.
bear.
It is protected by a large stone door.
Alright, onward we go. Bonkus, bonkus. I think we're pretty much at the end of this quest. Oh, get out of here. I don't remember there being too much more here. The shrine makes me think we're coming up on the end. The hireling is not doing a great job of keeping up with us. Considering the very first time I used this hireling, we jumped in a trapped hallway and it just died. And then I went on without it anyway. Considering how much little damage we take, I think there was a commenter who mentioned that we should probably just get a different hireling, one with actual abilities we don't have, because we don't need the healing pretty much ever.
The cleric turns towards.
There we go. End of quest. The boss is this guy.
Dare you? This all belongs to
He gets mad.
Arraetrikos now. I shall crush you for your.
And once he takes some damage, he attacks us using the bushes, because apparently he's an evil druid.
Falls, ending the ritual and returning peace and tranquility to this small glade.
We out. What? What? Okay, so there's only like a 10% chance for named items on normal mode, and we've got 2 back-to-back. And we've got a quiver, which is the second quiver we've got on this character. Quivers are some of like the rarest items in the game, because I think there's maybe 4 total. There might be more that I don't know about, because I didn't know about this one. We're absolutely taking that. And this one's bound to account, so I can hand it off to an actual archer. Wow. Getting loaded with treasure today. Wow. Alright. You. I saved all your friends. Give me a reward. I mean, it's plus 6 wisdom. Yeah, it's plus 6 wisdom. So we're going to go from 14 wisdom to 15 wisdom. Yep. Sometimes it's just that easy. We actually got a stat increase. Oh, hey, can you taxi me back where I was? Thank you. The extra wisdom doesn't really do anything, but it, you know, every 2 gives us another will save, and if we take 1 point of wisdom damage, we won't drop too low to cast our spells. Alright, so now we're going to go to the 12. They attacked the 12. They were going after a secret vault that even the coin lords didn't know about. We'll ride the lightning. So, where's the... It drops us by the quest, right? The quest giver is over here. You went to the secure storage area. Okay. So, where'd the tower go? Tower's over there. So they just have like this cave down here, and they're just like, yeah, we'll just don't tell anybody. We'll just stick things in there. That's a big frog. Probably doesn't appreciate being called a frog. Alright. Buff, buff, buff.
After a long march through the hidden cave complex,
So apparently the cave is just a cover, and, you know, that makes sense. Why wouldn't you just... How did they keep this secret from anybody? I know they're wizards, but seriously, they had to hire somebody to just... The level of construction here that is supposedly a secret.
Release my control, Gem, and we'll see who calls who pet.
Mutters the enslaved slod. Don't be
So, Arraetrikos
You should be honored.
gave him
I'm allowing
a codex
to
page.
use a codex page to gain power.
So this guy's super powerful, but he
Now then,
does not like
Get to
him.
work. The pit fiend continues.
One of those
I
master-slave
expect
scenarios.
you to retrieve the titans for my forces in
He wants
Sharath.
titans. What's a titan? Something that,
The slod almost smiles.
something we don't want him to
It
have,
seems we have
and something that I
company
don't think
invested.
he should
So
know
much for
about.
your vaunted secrecy.
So in order to open up the
Arraetrikos
force
snaps.
fields that we need to go forward, we have to come in here and shut him down. 4 gems, lever in each direction. Whenever you fill one of these, we're going to get an elemental that's going to pop out and fight us. Don't just split up and hit all of the levers, or you'll fight all the elementals at the same time. They are exactly the elementals you think they are. They are the same 4 elementals that we always fight. So it's just good. They got a lot of HP. I was not expecting them to tank that good. I think this might be a fire elemental. I get it. Come on. Just fall over. Especially the fire one. He ain't gonna be able to hurt me. Even if I don't cast fire resist. Gasp! Water elemental. Tough ones.
As
I
the
mean, not
last
difficult, but
guardian
much tougher than
falls,
usual.
A beam of energy erupts
So
from
it
the central
shuts down the
pillar
door
and
on the
strikes
far
a magical
side, so we're going to
field
run in
across the
there.
hall.
Hit the lever. And that lever opens this way, and now we can follow Mr. Frog. I see sockets, wolf and snake, so we need to go up these stairs until we find wolf and snake sockets. Or crests to go in the sockets. And I want to say this is the kind of quest that's going to teleport guys into us. Yeah. What we've got here is these portals are just going to kind of dump people onto us now and then. Ooh, there's a lever by this bookshelf. So even if you kill everything, that doesn't mean they're not going to just stick another portal up and throw even more guys at you. Don't see any lever in that room. Just keeping an eye out for the crests. Oh, right. This quest. Okay. I'm not sure how you're supposed to know this, but if you look super, super close, there's actually something wrong with some of these crates. Like if we climb up here, these are fake crates. We can walk through them. And when we do so, we end up in here and get the crest of the wolf. Hidden in the middle of the boxes behind a illusionary crate. I want to say we do that again.
About these
Yep, right over in the corner. We
strange.
also get the snake crest just behind an invisible crate. Which is crazy. They've really just doubled down on it, right? You're supposed to go in there, find one of them. I would even go so far as to say there's a good chance you find the one up top first. And you go, yeah, found the thing, and you run back, and then you realize you need another one. It's quite reasonable that you would not think, oh, it's probably in the exact same set of crates. With the same gimmick. just in the same spot. It's one of those, it's kind of like Chekhov's gun. It's a trope. You kind of just expect the dungeon master to only use that trick once, not put two things using the same trick 2 feet away from each other. It goes against the patterns of the universe. Alright. Oh, I found it. And they found me, apparently. So, this whole hallway is going to be like what looks like locked gates and stuff, and really cool stuff. If you look through these gates, you can actually see all sorts of things that have been confiscated. Like that slightly teal bowl. That's very dangerous looking. It's a big sword. A hand holding some lightning bolts that I'm pretty sure doesn't appear anywhere else in the game. Like, these guys had some fun just making, like, cool stuff. That looks familiar. That actually might be something from a different chain. Just this big old egg just laying in the corner. A ham. That's just a ham. Sword on an altar. That looks like a devourer shrine. I mean, there's all sorts of goodies. Now tell me I couldn't just reach my hand through this, okay? Hey, it's the turtle from Scoundrel's Run? Prove Your Worth, maybe? That's the thing we put together in one of the Three Barrel Cove quests. I never even saw that there. The set of Moai? Easter Island guys. Anyway, the point is, you're supposed to be looking for a lever. One of these cells is going to be open, and there's going to be a lever in there. And it opens up another spot. So there's another lever we need to hit.
An instant later, the sound of metal sliding against stone echoes down the main hall.
Did it open this? No. So there's going to be another spot. That lever opens up another spot, and that will probably open up the one I just looked at. And we kind of have to just run around until we find the open door so that we can work our way to the levers. So, that guy just said, you can't see my mouse, but that guy said we have to hurry and breach the seals before the Slad notices we're missing. They were trying to steal shit. They went off script. And they were just trying to steal things on the job. Is that a Chaos Orb? Do not play with the Chaos Orb. There's another lever here, so I'm thinking that maybe the door around this corner is the one that I opened with the lever. Yeah, you're all bones. Here we go. This is open. So that lever we hit opened that. Just chop our way through these boxes. And this will probably open the one I originally looked at right by the entrance. Sure. Yeah, we should be good to just run back to the one I know where is. Assuming, I mean, look at that. What is that? I want one. Get out of my way, little demons. I guess you came through the portal. You would have no way of knowing that you chose the worst possible time. Alright, we went through some invisible crates again. We get the lever. Now we must find the invasion leader. We have to run all the way back again. That's how you get more use out of your rooms, I guess, is just make people run back and forth through them. Shrine. There are things in these boxes to our right. We might have to go in there to hit a lever or something, but it might be optional. This is holy shit levels of illegal. These are Warforged Titans. They are basically Gundams. But instead of needing a pilot, they're robots, and you tell them which country you would like flat. The secret to building these is highly guarded. I don't know if these are fresh off the line models, or if these are ancient ones that they found and fixed. But yeah, we definitely don't want an army of those on the demon side, because remember, they're machines. The demons could relatively easily probably reprogram them. So this boss, Frog, okay? We saw him at the very beginning of the quest. Warning, okay? Do not go ham on the boss. He has multiple waves of enemies he spawns during the boss fight, okay? We've seen this before. The difference is he does not stop taking damage when he hits those points. So if we go in there and we just wail on him, and we could kill him. We could legitimately kill him. And what would happen is he would just spawn all of the waves of his enemies. I have had this room so full, but I'm doing it on like Epic. I've had this room so full I couldn't move. It was so full of these slabs. Apparently it's not going to be anywhere that bad today. But I've had full dozen of these guys just all around me. I can't move. I'm sprinting. And I only made it out of the quest because I skipped the treasure chest and ran straight into that dimension door. Well, we didn't get a named item, but we got a store item. We could have honey-colored hair. So much. I guess I do technically have hair, but I really doubt that the honey hair dye works on dragon dreads. So, if you need out because you punched too many of those guys and you're getting overwhelmed, you can just hit that dimension door and it out of the quest. Serene, I don't care about. Alright. Thankfully, you can teleport back and forth between these quests. Because honestly, if you had to walk to each of these, I'm not sure you would even count them as a chain. You would just do them whenever you happen to walk by. So, last one. House Cannith is under attack. Specifically, one guy's warehouse. So, Arraetrikos got away with the planar all and the transplanar compass. He did not get those Warforged Titans. We stopped that. Presumably. Oh no, the planar containment generator is what they're after here. Planar containment generator. Is that like stasis for an entire plane? Do you arrest a plane for existing too fast? Alright, so I suppose I should go forward first, because I know there's going to be a little cutscene.
A containment
There we go.
generator. Just what I need for the ritual.
Carver, stay here and crush
letting
House
them
Canis
talk.
idiot gadgeteers. Use the codex page I gave you and get our allies to start pulling their weight.
Carver
So,
invokes the
this guy is
power of the
literally
codex
holding a
page
codex
he's
page.
holding. There's a
And he is-
pulse of magic,
he's
and
multiple
suddenly
manning
living
himself. He can
copies
make
of the
lots of
tiefling
copies.
appear from nowhere.
So he's apparently from he's channeling the plane of math. He's gained the power of multiplication
Look,
because
it's
he's from the plane of math.
Says Carver.
yeah, the devils.
And another
and
little
we
cutscene.
help
He's
the
trying to
Lords of
persuade the Lords of
Dust.
Dust to help Arraetrikos.
Well, growls the Rakshasa.
But
The Rakshasas are way too trusting.
once Arraetrikos conquers Shavarath, he will help us free the Rajas from Khyber. Or he shall feel our wrath.
Everybody's always so threatening. Like,
Fine, I'm in charge now.
if you were really capable of
And my
threatening
first order is
Arraetrikos,
deal with
you
his
probably wouldn't be on
enemies.
his list of people that he wants to ask for help.
I'll see about
Arraetrikos
making
is a
more
demon. They
copies of
only
myself.
ally with people who they can overpower, just in case. So now we have cultists again. In addition to, whenever we get to a main room, which is apparently not here, Carver just keeps making copies of himself. So this is a third copy of Arraetrikos has already stolen the item he wants. And we're here just to kill his lieutenant, because his lieutenant would otherwise... Well, honestly, he would probably take over House Canis. If you could just make infinite copies of yourself, why would you ever lose a fight? Alright. I'm only taking this Juggernaut down because I think he's an optional. Yep, if we take all three out, we get more XP. We need to solve a puzzle in the middle, I think, which is going to get us to this big lever, and that actually opens the way forward. They're not super complicated puzzles. You basically make the light go in the direction of the door you want to open. So now, because it's this way, I can... This is the door that opened. Like, similarly, this door is shut, but if I move the power that way... Now it's gone. The force field is gone. There's only one way this one can go, and it's this way. That's where the golem was. We don't care about going that way. And let's see. Do I care about anything in there? No. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, because this one's permanently on now. I need to get in there. Hey, look. Main lever pulled. Just had to go around the outside. I don't need to go on the inside, I'm pretty sure. Right. Turn the other way. Is this just, like, not the puzzle I'm thinking it is? I guess not, because there's an entire bit of puzzle that I remember that is not here, so there must just be a bigger version of that room later we are required to go through. That's me guess. Anyway, we hit the lever. There's Carver again.
It takes magical energy to make a copy of myself.
So he's draining the mana out of the can of crystals so that he can make more
magical
copies of
energy.
himself.
Lucky for me, I found this Carnith crystal.
The tiefling cackles as he runs off.
Interesting. There are crystals all over this place.
Like, yeah, you're casting Simulacrum over and over again, but seriously, they're so weak. Those are easier to kill than the elementals in the like first fight we got in this whole dungeon. More lever. There's another one of those golems. So beating you up is 2 out of 3. They heal from fire, so some of my damage is getting erased because it's a fire weapon. What do we got here? Oh, this is the shrine room right here. It's very trapped. But the shrines are right below me here. You got an Orthon, you got all sorts of traps, and you want this lever. Because we have to pull this lever. This will turn the traps off so we can just get to that. I don't suppose it's just that easy. Nope. As usual, the wind is the problem, not the damage. Unless you really like starting over. I'll just go up and... I think you can just go up and over the spouts. And as long as you're over the spout... Ooh. Got caught by the end of it there, but it pushed us into the lever. That should turn all that off. Or at least the part that I care about. And now we've lit up the red light. I don't remember what that does. Most likely it just opens the next door. That's usually what happens. There's that red crystal. So yep, we just did that whole room just to open a door to a different room. Get out of here. Where are we? Oh, yes, okay. Making our way up. So this is cute right here. You pull this lever and the elevator starts working. And the elevator will also take you over there. That was not obvious when I first played this quest. So I'm trying to make the jump. I'm trying to do something.
Have some more of me.
I'm not paying attention
The tiefling.
to the moving platform that clearly takes you across.
We'll meet again.
But you live and learn. There's no lever on that side, so we're going to go this way. What are we up against? Here is the room I thought we were in before. Okay. Here's another one of those puzzle rooms. There's a bigger puzzle in there. So yeah, there's 2 of these rooms. That's why I got confused. I think... So we've turned on K. And what would we call that one? Half a menorah? Now where'd that golem go? Oh, the golem's over there. So we want... Oh, that's gonna suck. We have to turn that on in order to hit it 2 more times and move. Well, that has to go that way. That has to go that way. Wow. There we go. Door down. I can beat up the last one for my free XP. There we go. 1,000 XP is actually pretty good for beating up 3 guys you basically walk past anyway. So, of note with this puzzle, this is not actually the solution. This only lets you fight him. What we actually care about is rounding this power all the way around and hitting that blue one up there. So snake in onto self, hit him. This is actually the one we want lit. There's the blue that we just lit up. Door is open. Now I feel like we're getting close to the end of this quest. This says that there is a secret door here. I did not see the secret door. I was just clicking. Oh, that's a spell word. There's level 14 spell ward right there. Now it's level 7. Now it's gone. Because Paladin has access to dispel magic. It would be locked. I can dispel spell words once I see them. It burns through a bunch of SP. I don't use it for anything. I cast my buffs once, and we probably are going to get to the boss before these wear off. It'll be a little tight, but it will not be tight because we're at the boss.
There you are. Told you we'd meet again. And just look at all these lovely crystals. I can
Are we
make
not
lovely
actually at
copies with them.
boss time?
Now just imagine
Yeah,
if
no,
I
this
get
is the
inside
boss.
the manufactory
Hey.
where they make these things. I would
Get back
be
here.
an entire army in just a couple of hours. And my only obstacle
And
is you.
he's gone.
Come on, copies. Earn your keep. Outflank them. The numbers are with us.
The numbers really aren't. You guys keep attacking me like 1 or 2 at a time, which is exactly what I would want. Like, you guys are not actually trying hard. Alright. By my dire radiant of radiance. Alright. I'll keep it because the types match. Not happy about it. I think that was the whole pack. But I'm going to double check. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Nothing particularly good jumps out at me. Hey, teleport me back. He only gets one of those spells a day. We took it. So here's the interesting thing. That's where the story for that ends. I mean, the storyline continues, but as far as this pack is concerned, that's the end. Which is weird, right? I usually end these saying, oh man, if only I could do the raid, or we did a big quest. But this one just doesn't have. Like, there's no last quest. I will say, I like these quests. They all have... they're all different enough for me. Apparently they have good items in them that I didn't even realize. And I want to say these have an epic mode. I suppose I did. I could double check that using the list. We should be right. Yep, it's got an epic level to it. So, you kind of get to run these twice. They're not at a great point in the scale on the heroic side, but more content at 30 is always good. I like these quests, okay? I do like these quests. However, they kind of don't do anything if you're on like a budget and you have to prioritize what you're going to buy. It ain't going to be this one. There's just not enough meat on it to be like the one thing you buy. It's fine. If you liked the look of those quests, get them when they're on sale. Or on full price if you want. But you're not going to get anything game-breaking out of this pack. So it's a nice pack, but it kind of goes in the nice-to-have, don't-need category. Anyway, next time on Strategy and Snark, we're going to go take on the last of the level 14 quests. We're going to go to the hospital. See you then.